Dear students, let us start the 6th B program, which is Yak program. It tells that write a Yak program to recognize valid identifier operators and keywords in a given text in a C file, C program file. So, like in the C program file, we write a different identifier operators, operands, keywords, key identifiers are nothing but any variable like what we define to assign any value. Then operators are nothing but plus, minus, into, division, and keywords are nothing but if, else, void, main, and all these things. These are the keywords. So we have to recognize all these things in a C program file. For that, we have to write a Yak program. So let us execute this program. So here I have written the Yak part of the program is uh, in the definition section, a hash include studio.h, stdleaf.h, and we have defined some variable id equal to 0, digit equal to 0, key equal to 0, and operator equal to 0. And we have defined some files which are externally defined. We have declared some files which are externally defined like yylex, yyparts, and star yin. We need a file point. Now in the we have also defined some token, declared some token, digit, id, key, and operator. Now input, in the action part, input, how we have defined it can be a digit followed by input, and action will be taken digit plus plus. If the digit is found, and then digit plus plus. Input can be id followed by input, then id plus plus. Input can be key, input followed by input, key plus plus. Input can be operator followed by input, operator plus plus. Input can be digit, then digit plus plus. Input can be id, then id plus plus. Input can be key, then key plus plus, and input can be op, then op plus plus, or input can be nothing, semicolon. So these are the action part. Now in the main function, we will initiate a file pointer my file, which will open a file called input.c in read mode. So if input.c is not open, some error is there, or if it is not found, then my file will not receive the address. If negation of my file, if address is not found, then printf I can't open input.c and return -1. We cannot open the file. If this is not the case, if file is opening, if fopen has opened the file input and address of input.c is returned to my file, then it will come to yin. If now we will run a do while variable, do while parts. We keep inputting into the file till we get end of the file pointer yin, and after counting the numbers, keywords, identifier, operators, it will print it here, and if any error is there, it will exit. Now let us go to the lex part of this 6th B program. vi.s. So here in the definition section, we have defined some variable and y.tab.h. This is the file. This is the file generated by the Yak parser. Now, if tab is a semicolon, no action need to be taken. Or if plus, minus, into, division, equal to, less than, right parenthesis, then this is the operator. You have to display the operator and you have to increase the operator count. If 0 to 9, then YYL value, ask it to integer value you convert and you can display the digit. If integer, char, bool, float, void, for, if else, return, then these are the keywords and you can increase the keyword. If A to Z 0 to 9, such kind of things are there, then it is nothing but identifier. So you have to return ID. If any other character is there, no action need to be taken. So this is the next part of the 6th B program. Let us first compile the Lex program. Lex C, or let us first compile the Yak program. YACCEGM 6B dot Y. Yes, compile, no error. Then we can compile the Lex part, LEX. Sorry, we have to compile with -D option. Yeah, yes. Now we can see the input dot C. VI input dot C. So this is the uh, input file which has all the variables, identifier, keywords, operators, and all those things. So like void is a keyword, main is a identifier. Then float is a keyword. A123 it is an identifier, cache, and all those things like that. So we have to see that. Now we can compile the C files. So cc lex dot yy dot c, then y dot tab dot c minus ll minus ly. Only warning is there, so no problem. I think warning doesn't affect the output. So a dot out. Yes, in the input file, whatever different things were there, like keyword, float, like here, void is a keyword, main is identifier, float is keyword, 123 it is identifier, and all these things, everything it has displayed in the output. This is what our program output is. Thank you very much.